Global resources are under more pressure than ever before. A growing population and increasing consumption mean finite resources are being used at an unsustainable pace. The world is consuming more resources and producing more waste than nature can replace or absorb each year. A resource revolution is needed. Well, to discuss this, we're joined in the studio by Stefan Ranstrand, President and CEO of Tomra, a high-tech company which designs and manufactures sensor-based solutions for the reverse vending, food, recycling and mining industries. I'm Sarah Lockett. Welcome to the Business Debate. Stefan, welcome to the London Stock Exchange studios.
Thank you very much, Sarah. I'm most grateful to be here.
Now, your technologies help to achieve optimal resource productivity, sometimes called resource efficiency. What is that?
Well, you are right what you say, and it's all about handling gigantic resources in a world where we are, the demand for resources is growing, but at the same time we are over-consuming. So we have to ask ourselves, how can we better obtain resources? How can we better use resources? And how can we better reuse resources? And we have developed products and technologies for doing exactly that.
So where does Tomra come in? What do your products and technologies contribute to that end?
Well, we have two legs in our business. One is called collection solutions, where we actually collect old beverage containers. Could be bottles or cans. We collect 35 billion of those every year so that they can be brought back into the system, into new bottles. The other leg is called sorting solutions, where we work in the area of mining, food and recycling to sort materials into pure material streams.
Okay, and tell me more about reverse vending, which we don't have in this country.
Yeah, in fact, you can say you had a system like that in the old days when you had the milk bottles being brought to your home and being, recycled. Today, with a vast amount of volumes, types and different distribution of bottles and cans, we need smarter and more adaptive systems for smart cities. And we have developed this. So we put out machines where people can return the bottle. They pay a small fee when they buy the bottle, and they get that fee back when they return the bottle. And once they have done that, the bottle will be sorted, compacted and efficiently brought back for a new life as a bottle.
And which factors lead countries to adopt reverse vending? It's mostly led by legislation, is it?
Well, I think it's very much a political starting point. The politicians need to recognize the need for environmental care and their responsibility in leading the nation into a more circular economy society. But it's also about the industry, that the big players in the industry who are affected here do not only look at short-term profits, but also bundle their business strategy with a sustainable business model.
Now, if we look at your sorting solutions, which is the other half of your business, how do they contribute to productivity or not making so much waste?
If I try to illustrate for you a food application, so if you take potatoes, for instance, when it comes to the field being harvested by a tractor, you will have a lot of foreign matters in there, and that needs to be taken away. That can be done manually, but then you need a lot of hand pickers and they're not easy to get hold of. Instead, we use sensor-based sorters, and our machines would then identify the foreign matters and eject them with high pressure air. By that way, you get a very high accuracy in the end product, so high quality, with a very little effort in how you get to that point.
And it's actually sensor-based technology, so it's visual, but you can also tell the composition of the objects on the conveyor belt.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we have vast experience. We have done this for tens of years now, and we look at some 180 food applications. We look into the mining sector, we are into the recycling, and we have, of course, developed deep know-how, not only about the sensors, the algorithms, the artificial intelligence, but also about the material types you're looking to here. It's so advanced that you even go inside objects and can measure, for instance, the sugar content. We can tell you whether an apple is sweet or not without touching on it.
Amazing, isn't it?
It is.
And you have spoken in the past about how the planet can't sustain us and we really need to embrace these kind of technologies, but how can you encourage people, businesses to do that?
Well, I think, it starts with ourselves. We have to look into ourselves in the mirror. It's an ethical question. Do we want to do something better or worse for the generations to come? Do we want to take responsibility for the coming generations and the generations afterwards? And we know that there are technologies in place. It's a political willpower, it's an industrial willpower to invest our resources and our brain power into doing something better for the planet.
Stefan, thank you very much for that.
Thank you, Sarah.
And join us next time when we'll be discussing the latest innovations in global food security and also cyber security. Bye-bye for now.